Hey, Pickus Prince. How you doing? So you don't like my background music, huh? Hey, Captain. How you doing? Everything will start up. I'm going to give people a few minutes to roll in, and then we'll get going. Now, the red alert is there for spoiler warning. So you guys have been warned. We are going to have some spoilers here. I don't know if Pickish, who else you watch other than Bloodstalker, of course. But if you'll notice, there's a lot of people that play Subsistence, but don't have any kind of music in the background, and sometimes I find that boring. Just a quick check, see if you guys can hear me. Okay, so cool. You can hear me. Oh no, don't worry about it. Yep, just making sure. You can. I can hear you. I'm not sure what you're trying to say there, Pickish Prince. It's kind of an odd way to frame it. No problem. Well, everybody. I mean, unfortunately, somebody else already, dropped it. Yes. I was asked to wait till tonight, and I told Cold Games that I would not put anything up before 8 p.m. because I didn't want to step on his toes. Oh no, Coho put something up too? Sheesh. I've been looking too because I didn't want to be like the last guy out, but obviously I'm the last guy out. I was peeking there a little bit. I'll try not to talk so much into the mic. Whoa, we're up to 4 people. We're doing pretty good. All right, I'm going to bring the game up. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Now, there is a delay because let me know if you guys get any type of buffering. I'm trying. It's been a long time since I streamed, mostly because I could never seem to get it to work well. It was okay. The recording was fine, but the live stream, people were always complaining about buffering. So, hold on a second. Let me. Okay, don't spam too much. I turned off spam chat. It's got an automatic thing. It was already turned on. Hey, at least I'm not running slow chat, because I remember when Bloodstalker was doing that, and I'd be like trying to tell him something. You can't type, 1 minute, and then you have to wait before you can type again. That used to drive me crazy. Well, I don't want to peek, so I just had to adjust my mic. Like I said, it's been a long time since I had live streamed, but let's go ahead and get this started. searching for gaming knowledge comes the man, the myth, a legend in his own mind, Critical. Welcome back, guys and gals. Critical here. Today I'm bringing an episode of Subsistence, and today it is an update video. But before we even bring the game up, this is going to contain spoilers, okay? I was told not to release this before 8 p.m. tonight, but be warned. If you don't want to know what the next update holds, please leave now. Okay, because I don't want to ruin your experience with Subsistence. It surprised me. I was like, oh my God, he added X, Y, and Z. And we're not going to talk about that until you leave. So this is your last chance. All right, I'm assuming you guys are gone now. So here we go. But just in case somebody else pops in, and they didn't get that, I added a spoiler warning to the actual screen. If it gets in the way, let me know. We're just going to play Pickus Prince. We're probably going to play for an hour and a half, somewhere around that. And that's just my normal Let's Play, but we're going to go over and test some stuff. And I actually already did a test, and I'll show you that in just a sec. Let's go ahead and unpause. Now, you're going to notice that we are at my hardcore base, okay? Cove Hold. But this is a test world. I went ahead and copied that world down and brought it into a softcore scenario. I mean, since I'm going to be trying to pay attention to what you guys are talking to me about, I wanted to make sure that I can actually handle that. I don't want to, die on my hardcore world. Okay, against the board. I can see, yeah, against the board, I'm guessing. I can see what you're saying about that. Now, first you're going to see that I've added a refrigerator. Because, oh my God, you need to have a refrigerator now. I'm not going to say it's mandatory, but it's just about mandatory. One of the cool things is that meat stacks now. So it's not going to take up as much inventory space carrying around food. Unfortunately, canteens don't stack yet. I wish that was the case. Now you'll see I have a rabbit in here. This rabbit was probably 4 days old. Yes, Pickus Prince, the softcore test world. It is, it's about 4 days old. I had it in a chest. Had it still been in that chest when I logged into the new game, it would be spoiled because those chickens and rabbits we were keeping in our... Uh-oh. I'm gonna go mess with some hunters. I got a level 4 bow. Like I said, it's a test world. This will not be used for any Let's Play. This is just for me to show you guys what's going on. But no, the fridge isn't the bad part. Let's get into it. Okay, so what did this add? Well, the biggest change isn't the fishing pole. It's actually medical tonic. All right? You need medical tonic to make health kits. How do you get medical tonic? Well, you have to have fish oil and medical leaves. So how do you get that? Well, that's what you need the fishing rod for. Let me grab some scrap metal. And no, not mechanical parts. And we'll craft a fishing pole real quick. Now, when you get a fishing pole, you still need other stuff. You have to have fishing tackle. And the fishing tackle takes cordage, sticks, well, 1 stick, and then a tree grub. Well, you get tree grub from actually collecting wood from the big trees, the one that gives you between 5 and 6 logs each time. That's how you get a tree grub. So now you get a tree grub and you go fishing. When you go fishing, you're going to get either a small fish or a large fish. The small fish is just a generic pike or a pick or something like that. Something along those lines. Just that's what it looked like to me. And then if you get the large fish, it's a salmon. I've never caught a salmon yet, and I have played the game for about an hour on the update. but that was in a different world on my laptop. And the thing that I would caution you guys about is when you get a fish, get the oil from it. Now, I've been told the salmon, when you fillet it, you get both the fillets and to oil. And I'm wondering if you can also turn the fillets into oil, because that means the salmon's really good to get. Beyond that, the only other recipe that was, now there's a couple recipes were changed. Health kit was changed. The adrenaline boost was changed. A splint requires, now in his notes he said 2 sticks, but only requires 1 stick according to this. I'm gonna drop a stick on here. I'll just make an extra splint real quick. Craft, it only took 1 stick. So his notes are a little off. I will, yeah, I do hold my own in this game and that one, so thank you for asking. So that isn't, so like I said, he doesn't want me to, you know, show you guys the notes because things change sometimes. And I already let him know about one thing that I found in the game that wasn't in line with his notes. So the biggest things that you need to know about, especially if you have a huge chest of, like say, level 10 chickens. Especially the level 10 chickens. I like to store them so that I can get my... This is a experimental... I'm playing on the experimental. Tomorrow when I start doing episodes on Subsistence, I'm still going to be playing the experimental. Today is just a spoiler warning, you know, because the update is supposed to hit tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific time. So by the time I put anything up, we should be all right on that. Hey, Debbie, how you doing? And yes, it is only on experimental currently, and it's supposed to go live tomorrow at 6 p.m. Let's go ahead and let's go find some grubs. So to get those, we have to find the big trees, and you have to harvest the trees. Now, you guys know that I always say, God, I hate getting wood. Yeah, that's changed. You're going to be getting wood all the time, and you can make all the jokes you want about me getting wood, but trust me, you're going to be bounding trees left and right. Now, I'm going to show you, when you harvest this tree, it's going to give you four logs. That's normal. 2, 3, and 4. Oh, and I just saw something. Give me a second. My spoiler warning is actually in a bad area, because it's right where stuff's dropping. There we go. Sorry about that. Uh-oh. I knew I heard a wolf. Now it is... Jeez. See, now the wolves and the bears are all still level 4 and possibly 5 because this was a hardcore world. Which, down with one of you. Anybody else? Don't mess with me. I'll go fishing for you. Oh, and before anybody asks, I did try catching a bunny and a chicken with the fishing pole. It doesn't work. If you try to cast the fishing rod, the bait on land, you'll get a failed cast and you lose your bait. Don't do it because it really sucks. Now, when you are fishing, you're going to cast your bait out. When the bait gets into the water, you can hit the right mouse button to reel it back in towards you. You can use the left mouse button to attempt to catch the fish. So if a fish bites and the lure goes under the water, that's when you hit the left mouse button. If you miss the timing on that, you lose your bait. So you want to be careful because you only get 1 grub that I know of per tree. Let's see, which way do I want to go? I'm going to go all the way up to the top of the hill up here first. And I'm in the mood to just blast everything that I see. Yes, Pickish Prince, there is a chat lag. I've got it delayed about 30 seconds so that you guys don't get the wheel of death. So how does it look? I mean, I am streaming at 1080p. Let me know if it looks good. I mean, I could try the next time that I do it. I could try to do it without the lag. But the last time I stream, people were complaining left and right about lag. So I went ahead the next time I did it, and I put the 30 seconds in there, and I didn't get any more complaints about people lagging. Sorry about that. Alright, so this is the trees you're looking for. As Game Edge always says, this is his favorite trees, and I've always said that too. I like being near these trees because you always get 6 logs. Now, usually the next to the last one or the last one, I'll get my grub. Okay, so I got a log and a tree grub. Now, you can eat the tree grub. Alright, it'll give you 4 protein, no vegetables, 2 hunger, and -1 hydration. Don't eat the tree grubs. The tree grubs are way too important. Now, I want to collect 4 or 5 tree grubs before we go fishing. I really want to get a salmon because I want to see what happens with that. Yeah, I'm going to run from the bear. Hold on. Why am I running? Oh, and I dodged the bear too. That's right. I said, this is a test world. I don't need all the meat. I'm going to be getting a lot, so I'm just going to leave it. You can feel really confident when you've got a level 4 shotgun on you, I got to admit. Yeah, I wish I had amazing internet. Mine sucks. Now, I did mention the grind for the medkit. And that is definitely an issue that I brought up to Cold Games within about 5 minutes of my laptop updating. Now, my main computer, I usually keep it on the normal branch, but I've kept my laptop on the experimental branch after he gave me access to it, so that if he ever puts an update on there, I'll know about it instantly. Which is my little cheeky way of keeping an eye on what Cold Games is doing. But I won't release information. That's why there's spoiler tags everywhere on this. But I talked to Cold Games via text message, and I mentioned that one thing he should consider is giving us a new recipe for a healing bandage. So what I was thinking is 2 to 3 medical plants and a bandage, and it'll stop bleeding, and it'll heal between 10 and 15 points of damage. Now, a bandage already heals some health when you use it. What I'm looking for is a bigger boost to your health, another 10 to 15 points on top of what a bandage normally does. And he said he liked the idea. It doesn't mean he's going to add it, but it is something to think about. And my main reason for bringing that up was, just like you said, there's a grind to get to a med kit. We've got to have something to heal us while we're on the run. I mean, you can heal yourself sitting at the fire because slowly your health will come back. But if you're being attacked by animals, it's nice to have something to heal you, or, stop the bleeding. And it'd be nice if it healed you at least a little bit. Oh, darn. I forgot to start my background music. Pickish Prince is missing my my wonderful tune, so I'll get that on real quick. Oh, I got a message from Cold Games. Give me a second. I'll have to answer him in a few. Oh, I found something out today myself. I was getting all my other saves ready for... it is kind of cheeky. I had access to the information, so... yeah, basically a field dressing. Or if you play 7 Days to Die, it is the actual medical bandage where you have to use aloe and a bandage to make a quote-unquote medical bandage versus just a bandage that'll stop you from bleeding. But when I was getting refrigerators put in all my games, fortunately I've been ramping up power and mass, so I was good to go. I put meat in all my refrigerators, so I placed the refrigerator, I ran around and I was doing some other stuff and nothing. When I filled the refrigerator up with the livers and all the animals that I wanted to test, saving, my FPS at my main base, and that's at the Point Defiance, my frames dropped to, you know, between 45 and 55 anytime I looked at my base and anytime I was near my base. If I ran away from my base, the frames would come back up. And I went ahead and rolled back my save about 10 minutes to before I put the refrigerator in. No frame issues whatsoever. So I found that the refrigerator was actually causing a frame rate drop. And I went ahead and set that save to cold games. Pickish Prince, are you asking for that, or are you afraid I'm going to start doing that? I'm a little confused. I mean, I don't mind giving you what you're asking for, but I thought you were, you know, opposed to that sort of thing. Let me know. There is a delay, so I'll wait to get your response before I start doing it. I'll give you a chance. How about that? Damn, we're up to 16 people. I am going to tell you right now, I have never had 16 people in a live. Typically, when I live streamed, I'd get 5, 6. I think one time I got like 10. I think it was around 10. Oh, you know what? I have a level 4 shotgun. And he doesn't care. Ooh, that was close. Let me see something real quick. How much health will I get back from the bandage? Yeah, very little. So yeah, I definitely want to see a medical bandage. That's what I thought. Oh man, I wish I could do the southern draw. That'd be so cool. Now there's one bad thing about the new tree grubs. I have to get wood on screen. So hopefully you guys aren't offended with a grown man getting wood on screen playing a game. Because it's got to be done. I got to get the grubs, man. And seriously, you have to get grubs now. If you don't get grubs, you can't make medical kits. So, like I said, I think that is an issue that cold games will have to consider. I also came up with another. Now, this idea, I don't want to say I'm proud of. Oh, something else I forgot. There's a lot of people that had problems with, they would incidentally eat all. He's taking that away. You can split one, you can eat 5. And so you can't eat all anymore. So I'm just going to eat 5 of these real quick. That should get me back up. And I can eat 1, eat 2, or split half. So that's a nice change. I think the next thing I'd like to see is canteens that either are full of dirty or clean water or empty should stack. So if they're all empty, they should stack. If they're all clean, they should stack. And if they're all dirty, that should stack. That'd be really nice for saving space. I don't know if that's something he wants to do. That's not realistic, but it would be nice. Hey, Michael, how are you doing? Reedwood, how you doing? Thanks for being here. So now I've got some grubs. I'm going ahead and getting some tackle made. Now, I did mention the cold games that it'd be nice to have a permanent tackle. Now, make that something that costs a little bit more to make. Scrap metal, maybe even a piece of rope. I would be fine with that. So when you first start out, you use the primitive metals, the primitive one. But when you upgrade, I want to be able to, oh, I let that go too soon. My mistake. I want to be able to put a glow stick on the fishing bobber so I can fish at night. I thought that would be a really cool thing because you got nothing, if you have nothing else to do at night, sit there and fish. A great way to pass the evening and get your supplies up. I think I've done it once. I think I've done an eat all one time, and yeah, I wasn't too happy with myself. But I didn't blame cold games. It was definitely my fault. I think this hunter is going to have an issue with me. I swear to God, they see you. They don't instantly attack. They just start walking towards you. And then if they get close enough, it's kind of like what the wolves do, where they kind of sensed you and they think that you're there, and they start walking towards you. And if you get away fast enough, they don't aggro. But if you stay too close, then they want to fight. I can't confirm it. It just feels that way, if that makes any sense. All right, so let's go fishing. Fortunately, I've got a perfect fishing dock here. So when you go fishing, you're going to hold the right mouse button and then hit the left mouse button, and that casts out your bait. And then I like to reel it about halfway to me so that I have a good view on it. And literally right now, it's just you sit here and you do nothing. You just wait until the bobber goes under the water. Now, Cold Game says that he wants to add some more to this. He was trying to code a thing where you could entice the fish by moving the rod, and that would cause the bobber to move, and that would get the fish more excited. And up there, I got a nibble. So now I've got a fish in the area. Now, there is no fish. You're not going to see the fish. If you go in the water, you won't see a fish either. It's not. I don't know if he's going to add that later where you can see fish swimming in the water, but right now you can't see a fish if you go underwater looking for it. Because I was going to try to catch a fish by hand. That was the second thing I tried after. There I hit the reel by accident. All right, I'm going to reel this in. I want to show you guys this. If you reel it all the way to you and hit E, you do not waste any of your bait, which is really nice. If I had hit L and there was no fish there, I would lose the bait. So make sure that you don't make that mistake. The first time I had bait, that's what happened. I lost it right away. It was like 8:30. Okay. I switched. Did I lose my bait? Okay, I just lost my bait. All right, so I got hit the middle mouse button. I need to be careful. At least I'm making the mistake so you guys don't have to. How about that? I think that's fair. And I haven't noticed that reeling the rod, moving the bait would make it come close. Oh, I got a salmon. That's a salmon because he's big. I can see already. I was hoping. Oh, he takes a little bit longer to bring in too. He's actually fighting. Land the fish. That is a salmon, right? Yes, it is. Okay, you can eat this raw because salmon is a fish that you can eat raw. But of course, it's better if you cook it. Okay, so if I fillet it, I'm going to get 2 pieces of raw salmon. So it's not as... You're going to get 2 pieces worth of raw salmon in the one eat. I got 3 oil from that. I can... Ooh. Okay, so this fish you can't turn into oil. Let me go cook it. The smaller fish, the cooked meat, you can turn into oil. I wonder if that is something we can do with the salmon. Now, according to Cold Game's notes, you're not supposed to be able to cook more than 1 fish at a time in either spot, but I think you can. Yeah, I sent Cold Games a message on this, I had noticed this already. Hey, Char21, thanks for checking out. I appreciate it. Oh God, I'm up to 18. This is scary. I'm getting nervous, all these people coming to my live chat, live stream. I can't even talk. You guys got me all flustered. Stop it. Might as well cook that. So this is the fish oil. Fish oil with the medical herbs will make my medical toxin. Tonic, not toxin. Slightly cooked. Now I'm wondering if I can turn this into oil after. I'm hoping I can turn it into oil after I cook it. If not, it's a great food source. Look at that. 25 protein, 2 vegetables, 21 hunger, and -4 hydration. That's pretty good. Can I turn it into oil? No, you cannot. So salmon is good because you're always going to get food out of it, and then you can also get oils out of it. The small fish, you have to choose. Am I gonna take oils, or am I going to take the food? You have to make a choice. Now, I don't know if Cold Games is going to be adding a fish farm. I made the suggestion that I think he should add a fish farm. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just put that away and put that away. And then we're gonna, I don't know why I'm looting, because like I said, this is a test world. The stuff I have on me is really just for testing purposes. But I'll put it away. Need to go out and get some more grubs, because I definitely want to do some more fishing. And I want to go kill the hunters over there. Yeah, I just had a really funny idea. It's not going to do any good. I am going to try to hook a hunter. Yes, that's what I did too, against boredom. I crafted almost every first aid kit I could because I knew the update was coming out. Alright, I think there's a rogue hunter camp over here. I don't care if it's even a regular hunter camp. Ooh, did the bear kill all the hunters over here? I know I saw one fighting earlier. Okay, the animals killed all the hunters over here. Darn it. Alright, let's go back to my regular hunter. I think he's still by himself, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. And I'm not playing on hardcore, even though this is my hardcore world. This is a softcore test world. And when I mean my test world is I copy the save and I make a new profile and I just changed it from hardcore to softcore and told it to use a save game as my regular one. Alright, let's get the fishing rod out. Now I'm ready to cast. Come here. I want to make sure I hit you with it. Use medical supplies, might as well. No, don't fire that at me. Nope, didn't do any good. I already knew it wouldn't, but I had to try. I had to. Come here. Level 4, baby. So, oh, and one thing that I did see. You can't fish in the river. You cannot, if you try to fish here, you'll lose your bait. So be careful of that, because that would really, really suck. All right, I'm gonna see if I can get some more grubs. Might as well harvest this guy. I mean, if I'm going to use all the ammo, I might as well harvest them. Now that I have a refrigerator, I've got some place to put all this meat. It's not, it won't be like, oh my god, I don't want to waste my ammo because I don't need the meat. I've got, got all the room for the meat. Let's go. What time is it? Oh, that's right. Oh, my base is under attack? Whoa, who's attacking my base? Must be a rogue hunter camp. I just took out the only normal hunter that I knew of, unless they spawned in and I didn't know they were here. Uh-oh, here we go. Gonna have some fun. Question is, where are you coming from? And how are you attacking my base? Because that'll tell me a lot. Now, this is the first attack I've had at Cove Hold, and I think it's to do with something else Cold Games. Oh, okay. So, Rogue Hunter. Back from that side. That's one down. Are you both over there, or is one? Oh, one is on top. I was afraid that would be an issue. Oh, he's stuck in the tree. He was stuck in the tree. He ran into the tree and got stuck. That was awesome. Alright, so one came down here and the other one was attacking. Where's your box? And the other one was attacking from the top. Okay, so that was something I was worried about, and it definitely happened. I'll have to consider that when I'm actually playing my hardcore world. So the reason I'm saying that I think that the update is what caused that attack to happen is one of the other notes Cold Game put in there was that depending on where your BCU was, like mine is sitting there hanging over the water, sometimes that'll make it so that hunters will not attack. And people have sent them their saves saying, hey, this is what Michael Matters. So what's up with the... Hey, Professor, how you doing? What's up with the med kits? It now takes a medical tonic, biofuel, and cloth to make a med kit. The only way to get medical tonic is to catch fish. Let me turn the lights on real quick. To catch fish, and then you process, like a salmon will give you 3 fish oil when you fillet it, and a small fish will give you 1 fish oil per fish. And then you turn that into the medical tonic, and then you can make a health kit. So when you first start the game, unless Cold Games changes something, which I already talked to him about already, that I think he needs to, you'll have no medical items other than sitting next to a warm fire to raise your health. So when you're on the run, you're kind of SOL until you can... Oh! I am so glad I tested this. Okay, rotten animals, even put in the refrigerator, still spoil. Now, I wonder if Cold Games if that's intended. Cold Games, if you're in the room, you can speak up for yourself. Hey, Twinkle, how you doing? Thanks for joining us. Sorry if I'm missing anybody. It's the chat screen's on the far side, and I'm not used to looking over at it. But so this dead rabbit is now rotted. You know what? I want this piece of meat to rot too, because I want to show you what that looks like. So that is a rotten dead rabbit. If it's a level 10 chicken, all you get from that level 10 chicken is 1 feather. If it's a level 1 chicken, you get 1 feather. A rotten rabbit gives you 1 cloth. Oh, when it's rotten and you hear that noise, I don't know why, but it sounds worse. And that, of course, makes no sense. I need to bring a light with me down to the dock. We'll try to use this to fish. Yes, they'll give you 3 fish oil, and you still get 2 fillets, which I'm glad that at least gives you 2 fillets, as well as the fish oil, because that really makes getting the salmon really, really nice. Can I mount that? How far? Right there. All right, so now I can fish down here at night, and I've got 3 more lures. So I lost one when I did it wrong, and then I lost another one when I tried to hook a hunter. That'd have been cool if I'd actually been able to hook the hunter. That'd have been kind of interesting. Oh, I gotta get closer to it. I think this is a small fish. Yep, that's a small fish. So I can eat it, which I don't know if you eat a raw fish because it doesn't say you can eat it raw, if it'll make you sick. Let's try it. Alright, so I ate a raw fish. I guess it was sushi. Now the salmon actually says that you can eat the raw fish. The regular fish doesn't. That's why I wanted to test it. Come on, bob one more time for me. Go under. Go under. Come on, fishy. I don't know if your proximity to the lure means anything yet. I think maybe in the future it might. I like how the while you're just sitting there waiting, the hand goes up and you can hear the reel turning a little bit. That's real realistic. I like that. Oh, is that a salmon? I think we got a salmon. Oh yes, salmon. So Mike, I know you were asking about it and you missed it. So here's the salmon. If I eat it, I get 17, 1, 16, and -5. You fillet it. Oh, it's random. Because the last time I got 3 oil. So this time I got 2 oil and 2 raw salmon fillets. Now it says you can actually eat, it can be eaten raw, but much better if cooked. All right, got 1 more grub on me. Come here, come here. And I'll go over some more patch notes while we wait for... oh yeah, Bloodstalker is like, oh my god, the fishing is so much fun. The only bad part about the fishing, in my opinion, is that you have to go and collect all these grubs. I'd like to have a grub farm, maybe. I would say you could upgrade your... a ooh, nice, another salmon. All right, let's try this one. Fillet it, That time I got 3 oil. So that was very quick. But if you can upgrade a planter and grow grubs in there. Now he calls it a tree grub, so maybe it's not intended for that, but it would be a nice thing so that you could, you know, not end game, but let's say middle game, be able to grow, you know, you can't grow grubs. Now this, oh, it wouldn't let me do, okay. Ah, okay, if you take a stack of meat right now, this is probably going to get fixed. If you take a stack of meat and put it in there, it takes only 1. If they're all in there and then you're dropping it on top, it'll take all 4. That's good to know. I've got 6. Let's grab medical plants that I have. I need to get some more. Whoa, I can finally make 1 health kit since I started playing. True. I would rather collect my grubs without getting wood all the time. It's kind of an odd thing for a grown man to get wood while getting grubs. Very, very odd. And yes, I am a child. Anybody that watches any of my videos knows that I am a child at heart. Actually, I shouldn't have wasted that fish. I have a refrigerator I can stick it in. And I'll take that chicken out. Earthworm Farms. There you go. That works too. Rotten meat. Oh, wow. That chicken. Okay, there's a bug for coal games. There's a bug. I need to make a note. That chicken was a fresh chicken. It was being stored in the freezer, and when I took it out, it instantly spoiled. I was waiting for this piece of meat to spoil so I could show you. That's what spoiled meat. It turns into rotten meat. But now that we have a separate item for rotten meat, I wonder if this might become something that we can use to make fertilizer? Maybe in the future? I'm going to save that because it might be a useful item in the future. We'll see. Alright, let's make a med kit. Even though I don't need it right now, I do want to craft a med kit. Now, the antidote, which this really sucks. I will say, I'll probably stay on for about another hour. So through tonight, all the way through tomorrow during the day, and then probably sometime in the game time, of course. And the next night I'll call it. But the basic antidote, needing a medical tonic. The basic antidote is really hard to get early game because of the liver requirement, but now the medical tonic makes it that much more difficult. And yes, there's nothing that says you can't make a fishing rod very early. The recipe is not that hard, but when you're already sick and then you have to go do that, that's rough. So coal games, if you are watching, and if you missed it, there is some kind of bug where cooked meat, now it was before the update. That was a piece of premium chicken that was cooked before the update and put in the refrigerator, and then I updated. And when I pulled it out, it went bad. I wonder if this liver will go bad. Let's see, it's 8:40 right now, my time. It should go bad no later than 9 p.m. We'll see. Alright, I want to get some more grubs, because, dude, I want to go fishing. Oh, now that we have fishing, we need to be able to make beer. Okay, because beer and fishing go together. Oh, wait, I'm wasting power. I'm going to go turn that light off. I meant to be running, or at least jump there, and I was an idiot and just fell off. But I guess that works. My fishing light for now. Against boredom. I saw your message. Give me a second. I'll prove it. Thank you, Kelsa. I appreciate your help on that. If anybody didn't know, that is my wonderful daughter who does all my artwork from my channel. All the chibis that you see, all the drawings, those are her wonderful pieces of art that I put on my channel. Go check out her channel. She's actually a very talented artist. Okay, you can be embarrassed now. It's over. See, it didn't last very long. It wasn't that bad. Oh, you know what? I have premium arrows. I'm going to go grab those real quick. Will it let you eat rotten meat? I don't think so, because when I clicked on that rotted piece of meat, because it turns into a different item now, there's nothing to eat. It's a pile of rotted goo. Here, I'll show you. And yes, there is a delay. If anybody that's been in here and you're not sure what's going on, there's a delay just because I want to make sure that people will get a good stream. It's just a drop. You don't get the option to actually eat rotted meat anymore. Thank God, I don't want to eat rotten meat. But yeah, I see your point. You used to be able to eat it if you really wanted to. Oh, wait a second. I wonder, can I cook it? No, you can't cook rotten meat. Is it worth anything in here? Okay, you get 2 mass for a rotted piece of excrement. I'm going to call it excrement because that's what it looks like. It looks like a steaming pile of green poop. That's what that looks like to me. Let me check on my chicken real quick. Not that it really matters. Ah, yeah. That chicken will be fine. Alright, this piece of meat didn't spoil it immediately, so I'm going to assume that it was just that because it was cooked before the update and put in there, that's why it did that. Sorry, I forgot. I wanted to grab the... First, turn off the light. I thought I turned that off already. I'm losing my mind. Premium arrows and explosive arrows. True. You are a good artist. You can be embarrassed all you want, but you are a good artist. If you weren't a good artist, I wouldn't put your artwork on my channel. Let's just be honest. I'm very, very picky. And very, very honest. Alright, switch. We'll use... Next hunter we find, we're going to use explosive arrows. Oh, don't fire explosive arrows point blank at a hunter because it'll kill you too. I have actually found that out. If you go watch my update video for the explosive arrows when those were added, yeah. Oh, hey, buddy. Now, do you have friends or are you by yourself? Duck down all you want. Now, normally an explosive arrow, unless it's a direct hit, won't kill a hunter. But because it's a level 4 bow, which is, granted, a cheating bow, it's plus 80% damage. So that is the explosive arrow's damage plus 80% more. It is just unreal. Yeah, that's one. Well, I'm gonna hold on to it, Michael, because I'm hoping that it's something we'll be able to use later on, where potassium, dirty water, and rotten meat will make a high-grade fertilizer for your plants, or that'll be what you have to use to make a planter be able to grow or to reproduce grub worms, or the tree grubs. I think that would be a nice way to use rotten meat. You use it to grow your grubs or to raise grubs. That'd be awesome. Because right now it really doesn't have any use whatsoever. Well, I call it a cheating bow because the upgrade path for that bow is not currently intended. I don't know if Cold Games is ever going to fix it, but you are right. Thanks, George. You are right, Precus Prince. The fact that Cold Games has never made it so that you could not upgrade your bow, because you can't upgrade you can't upgrade a grenade. That would be kind of crazy if you could, but you can't. You can't upgrade premium arrows, but you can upgrade the bow. Oh, if I have the supplies, I'm going to show you something else that I found out. How is it upgraded? Okay, read. What you do is you take the 9mm, you put that on the workbench. And you can do it with any weapon. And then take the 9mm out of the workbench and drop it on your bow. The bow will go into the workbench, and the 9mm will take the place of where the bow was, and now you can upgrade the bow. So it's kind of a glitchy way of getting the bow in there. But Cole Games has known about it for a long time and has never taken it out of the game. So us old timers kind of assume that Cole Games is like, if you figure out how to do it, I'm not going to stop you from doing it. It's your choice. That's how I justify it. That's how I get away with it. And in my playthroughs, my softcore playthrough, I have said that I'm doing it, but then I will upgrade no other weapon on that playthrough. You could at one time actually upgrade the glow stick. The glow stick was an I think you actually can upgrade the glow stick. I'll have to test it when I get back. You used to be able to, but the fishing pole can be upgraded, and I don't think it does anything. I don't think it casts faster, or I don't think it has any function. But we'll find out real quick. Level 4 splint. It's like a bionic leg. Okay, that's cute. I don't think that a splint can even go into the workbench. I've never tried it though. If it can, cool. I wouldn't upgrade it, but I could. If you guys were patient for a second or two, I could actually upgrade the fishing rod completely. It would only take me like 4 minutes, not even that, to do it. True grub. Okay, let me make some more fishing tackle. Because, I mean, let's just be honest. You guys are all here to see the fishing. Well, that and me blowing up hunters with level 4 bows with premium arrows with a grenade on the tip. Which, of course, is like the craziest thing. I don't know if anybody here has ever thrown a grenade. There's no way that a bow could shoot a real grenade on the tip of an arrow. The range, even though that is actually affected in the game, the game has some physics to it where it doesn't go as far and it drops a lot sooner than a regular arrow. But realistically, it would never work. It would never work. But it really does look cool. It's way overkill. Are you talking to... Actually, he is talking to me. Oh! I was afraid of that. Oh, no. You know how long it's been since I've died in this game? Forever. I have been playing my my hardcore playthrough, and I have not died. And I've been playing my softcore playthrough, and I'm playing it like I am playing hardcore, and didn't die. So remember what I said? You got to be careful with grenade-tipped arrows too close because they'll kill you. Yep, there we go. Let me get back to my stuff, and then I'll upgrade the fishing pole. We'll see if it does any good. Yep, and dead. Thank you, Pickus Prince. I appreciate you pointing that out for me. Oh, I cannot believe I did. I knew it. I should have. I mean, the first grenade arrow was okay. The next one, I should have switched to my shotgun. But it is a live stream. I mean, if I didn't die in a live... Oh, and actually, this is good. I'm actually glad I died. You guys are going, what the hell are you talking about, Critical? What happens when you die? Is there something different now? Do you... am I going to lose more stuff? Am I... Wow, my... Okay. Am I going to... Did he change what you actually lose on death? Either more or less. That's actually interesting to find. And since I haven't been dying in my normal playthroughs, the fact that I basically blew myself up almost on purpose, not on purpose, is a good thing for testing. It's a testing world. You know, if I didn't die, you guys would be like, man, Critical did an awesome job. Nice stream. He did all this testing. But what happens when you die? I mean, you think you could at least suicide once for us. Well, here you go. I have suicided for you, and now you get to see. Medical plant. Redneck fishing. Yes. Now, Michael, I wonder, did Coal Games include redneck fishing in Subsistence? If I take a grenade-tipped arrow and fire it into the lake, will fish float to the top? Inquiring minds want to know. Do you wish to know more? Anybody know where that what movie that's from? Oh God, level 4. I got level 4. I got level 3 over here, level 4 there. Alright, I gotta wait for my stamina to come back up, and then I need one of these wolves to move. And that was the wrong direction, wolf. Okay, we're gonna go around this way. Now all I need now is a cougar to growl in my other ear. Again! Run! And I have no stamina. Alright, where's that? Okay, that wolf is, I'm hoping, far enough up. It's a level 4. Now that's part of the problem. This was a hardcore world, so most of the animals in the game are higher level. Level 4, level 5s possibly. Take all. I'm gonna get out of here, get on this rock, and I'll use the rock as my perch to redo my stuff. Alright, did I lose anything? I lost my boots. Okay, not so bad. I mean, I can live without the boots. Oh, man, I lost my boots and my pants? Oh, no, there's my pants. Okay. So no tidy-whities run. I lost my boots. Alright. Didn't lose a fishing rod. That's good. I lost 10 arrows. I had 30. So that's about right. Yeah, it looks like you're still losing 33%. I didn't lose any canteens, so that's good. When I said good info, I wish I didn't die, but still good info. Let's go ahead and tear those into rags and make bandages. Put that there. Why do I feel I'm missing something? Because my toolbox. Oh, I know why. Because that goes there. Okay. So I didn't lose any weapons. I didn't lose. Oh, I lost lures. Oh, that sucks. Okay, so you will lose lures. And that's probably the worst thing I lost. To be honest, to me, losing the lures was actually the worst thing. And I'll just bring the food down here. All right, let's go ahead and eat that. Eat all those and drink. Okay, well, nothing's changed when you die, so I'm glad I found that out. The bear. Yeah, the bear was there. I did kill it. When I killed the bear and I killed myself. So at least I had revenge on the bear. When I got over here, the bear was actually sitting there. I could see it in the distance, but I couldn't get down there to loot it in time. I'm not really worried about that. Once again, test world, but it still sucks that I died. Even though I'm like, hey, it's a good thing that I died because I learned something. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, the lures. I'm down to 1 lure. There's a lot of, I'll go that way. There's a lot of trees over there. But in case anybody was wondering, it's not just the big lake you can fish in. You can fish in these little ponds. Now, there's a few people in our forums that freak out when you call this a lake. So whatever you do, don't call this a lake. Isn't that right, Professor? He's not the one that freaks out, but we talk about it in the forums all the time. All right. Now, am I going to get a salmon out here? That'd be nice. I need to pick me up after getting blown up by my own grenade arrow. Come on. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. There's no line yet. There we go. Oh, and it looks like I did catch a salmon. Nice, I called it. Yeah, the salmon is definitely harder to bring in, which is accurate. Bigger fish, much harder to bring in. Fillet it. Oh, actually, I just thought of something. If you're out and about, you're not near your house, don't fillet it, because I wonder if the timer on the fish and the timer, I'm going to switch to regular arrows, and the timer on the fillet, so if the fish, you hold it for 10 minutes, then fillet it, do you get 20 minutes on the fillets themselves? Or does it keep the 10 minutes that started? I'll have to do some testing on that. Yes. Okay. Thank you. That's something I was going to talk about last night, and I didn't because we had other stuff we were talking about. A couple of the other notes that Cold Games has in there. Hold on, I'm going to bring up my laptop and bring up the notes. I am listening. I'm not going to get killed. Not again, hopefully. All right, so he made some updates to the game's graphics. Some of the UV, I think that's how he said it, information that was in there. So, like, if you have a light, the light for your planter, and you look at the back of it, the old one, you'll notice that it's kind of it has a rough look to it. It's not very smooth. He smoothed those out, if I understand it correctly. And then my old place. Is anything in here? Nope, I could plant there if I wanted to. Oh, I forgot I had a rabbit over here. But wow, 50 electrical components? I'll take that with me, thank you. And I'll take the food. I'll leave that. Butcher. Oh well. Oh, wait a minute. I want to look. Level 3 wolf with a premium arrow. Oh, one shot. Nice. Okay, that was fun. That made up for me blowing myself up. Okay, so when the hunters attack your base and you go to repair, people were complaining how expensive it was. They are pawns. Yes, Professor, you're right. If you go to repair, it was really expensive to repair all the time. So what Cold Games did is he brought down the cost of doing those repairs, and I'll show you that when we get back to the house. There's probably going to be some damage after that last attack I had, but he added it so every repair, every time that you pound that you do repair, the cost is lower. But now he's added the cost of a single nail per each time you repair. So if you're repairing a wall and it takes 10 times, it's going to cost 10 hammer hits to repair that wall. It's going to cost you 10 nails. So that's something you might want to consider when you're trying to decide, is it worth repairing that wall or just replacing that wall? Because it might be more advantageous just to replace it and spend the resources that way. Oh, it's a little too loud. I like the background music to be just slightly there. Not too overpowering. Most people seem to like my background music choices, but there are a few that are like, that's so annoying, why do you do it? There's no background music in the game. True. But I like it. Okay, so you can still catch a chicken on the run. That's good to know. And no change in what you get when you butcher them when they're alive. Now this morning when I first got the update, I mean, let's be honest, the very first thing I saw was, whoa, you can fish. Okay, where do I get the grubs at? And I went out and started hitting trees because it said tree grub. And I think the 4th or 5th tree that I hit was one of the big ones. Yes, everybody listen to the professor. He is a master. A master at what? I don't know. But he is definitely the master. Well, I can turn it up for your Pickish Prince if you'd like. If you don't have headphones on, you're probably not going to hear it. Like I said, it's supposed to be something that it's almost subconscious. It's meant to be there, but not intrude on the experience. And unless you put on headphones and maybe turn the volume up a little bit, it's very soft. And the funny thing is some people really freak out about the how loud it is. They're like, that background music is so loud, and I'm like, what are you talking about? If my headphones aren't on, I can play it on my laptop, I can't even hear it. So, you know, each their own. Let's see if there's any rogue hunters over here. Did they spawn back? Whoa, what the hell was that? Oh, that liver rotted. Okay, that's exactly the time it should have, and it automatically kicked that out of my inventory? Okay, that's odd. Oh, I see what it did. My inventory was full. It was automatically giving me the rotted meat, but because it was taking the place of something else, and I wasn't doing it, the game was doing it, it still acted like I didn't have enough room, so it knocked it out. Kicked it out of my inventory. It whooshed. Good info. Good to know. And what are you? Cotton plant seed. Man, I've got a couple, and I still have some cotton, so I think I'm okay. Man, these guys keep getting taken out. You know what? I'm turning your fire off. It doesn't mean anything, but it makes me feel good when I do it. Okay, Michael, if you say so. Wax on, wax off. Not much has changed under the water. I mean, I wonder if there's even some more stuff that he didn't put in the notes. Maybe like the background, you know, behind the scenes type stuff. I'm wondering if it's been changed. I'm gonna go ahead and just drop that in there. Let's go and eat that. I'm still in recovery mode. I don't need to put. Yeah, I'm gonna freeze my pickaxe. That's real smart. And even though, you know, I'm still going to play the game like I normally play the game. Even though I know it's a testing world, my brain isn't wired any other way. But I don't think I'm going to be using those stupid grenade-tipped arrows much more. Unless, well, on hunters I will. Not on level 4 bears. Okay. Let's eat. And let's get going. In and out really quick. Did I put the grubs away? I think I did. Oh no, duh! I used my only lure I made, and I lost. I feel like I lost too many grubs. I shouldn't have lost that many grubs. I had 3. Should have only lost 1, but it felt like I lost. No, it was lures. I had 4 lures. When I came back, I only had 1. So I actually lost more lures than I think I should have. Oh, Pickish Prince, don't say that. No, I don't want my plants to wilt. But that's a good thing to test too. You never know. That might have changed as well. Now, I think he would have put it in the notes, but that could be something that's coming in the future. I mean, Cold Games is always adding stuff to this game. Ah, I was supposed to fix... Let me go grab some more grubs, because I want to have some grubs for the nighttime. And then I'll upgrade the fishing pole. I want to try fishing it at night with an upgraded fishing pole and see if... It's not going to make any difference. There's no reason why it would make... It's like upgrading the axe. It doesn't change the number of wood, the amount of wood you get, and it doesn't change the number of strikes it takes to get that wood. Yes, Pickus Prince. I actually did test that already. You can still make antidote with a rotten liver, and if you stop it, you'll get the liver back. But here's the thing. From now on, any new livers that you get, it's only going to work with old livers. Any new livers you get, when they go rotten, they'll turn into that slime puddle and not into a rotten liver that you can put into antidotes. So any old livers, yes. Any new livers that go rotten, no, you cannot make antidote out of them anymore. The Hobbit. There you go. I still can't believe I died. I mean, it's my own fault. And I actually am glad I did it, so we can see how that, see if it's changed, if anything got different on that. Whoa, I'm up to 21 viewers. Holy crap. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I love it. Excuse my language. True. Yeah, now that might be something that comes in the future. Degradation of gear. That would suck. If your armor went bad and you had to repair it. Now, as long as it didn't break, I could see repairs being made to equipment. But it would make the game even harder than it is. Come here, chicken. Run, chicken, run. So the jumping chicken thing works, or the jumping to catch the chicken still works. I'm glad to see that. So what do you guys think of the update? I mean, are you excited for, at least the fact that we got fishing, or are you disappointed that the changes that were made to the medical making the game even that much harder? And give me a second. I am going to Gamma 4. It's a little washed out, but this way you guys will be able to see while I'm trying to get back to the house, because it's going to get dark really, really quick. The sun is, yep, it's a sliver now. Caves with spiders. Oh, that'd be nice. No, I don't want to see a trader in this game. No traders. Now, no helicopters. Oh my god. We've created a monster. Somebody put him out of his misery, quick. But no, I mean, it would be cool to have some caves. And if there was something in the cave, a cave-like animal, that would be nice too. Spiders work. Snakes in a cave. I'm tired of these mother effing snakes in this mother effing cave. Gotta keep it PG. I don't want to get flagged, Don't do it. I'm not in the mood. I have a shotgun and I will blow your head off. There you go. That's the right attitude, Professor. I mean, I can understand, Reed. I was a little pit off with the medical, and it's not me. I'm used to it. I think I can figure it out. Hold on a second. Gamma 2. All right. I am going to jump out for half a second. I'm not going to stop the stream. I'm just going to close that down, and then I am going to sneaky upgrade the fishing pole. Now I gotta see if I can find it fast. Let's see. Fishing. 0 matches. Fish. Count 2. Fish oil. Fishing rod. Now, I wouldn't suggest you guys doing this if you don't. One, I would never do it on anything that wasn't a test world because it's too easy to screw something up. And more importantly, you ruin your fun when you cheat. I am not one to put my face out there. I understand the request, but I'm ugly, and you guys really don't want to see me. Trust me. Take my daughter's drawings and just say, okay, that's a good look. So there we go. I have a fully, completely upgraded in a few seconds fishing rod. Let's make some fishing tackle. 4 more. Eat 2. I like the fact there's no eat all. Now, I would like to see an well, no, because that's the same problem. I was going to say, it'd be nice to see an extract all, but I could see people having problems with that too, where they meant to extract 1 or 2, and they extracted an entire stack of tomatoes and have nothing to eat now, and they would be really, really upset. Yeah, just for a sec. Sorry about that, guys. And like I said, I wouldn't do it if you guys don't know what you're doing, and cheating in this game really, in my opinion, isn't worth it. But if I wanted to show you guys some stuff, I haven't used it long enough, but I swear that seemed to reel just a little bit faster. Hold on, I'm gonna wait and see what I catch with this first one. You know what? Wait, I'm just gonna go ahead and E. Wow, that went far. Holy crap! Where is this thing? Wow. Okay, wait a second. Wait a second. It's level 4. Its firepower is plus 80. It's got an extra 4 rounds, and it has a reload speed plus 60%. Holy crap! I just reloaded my fishing pole. Oh my god! I loaded the fishing pole. What? I'm confused. Cold Games, I broke your game. Okay, that's going into the water. I think upgrading the fishing pole actually had an effect, guys. I'd have to undo it to find out. I'll make another one real quick. Hold on a second. I don't wanna. I had four grubs. I didn't use the grub because I brought it back. I reloaded and I put extra grubs into my fishing pole because it can hold an extra 4 rounds. So my fishing pole is locked and loaded. Locked, cocked, ready. Okay. This is a very interesting. I am so glad we tried this. This is awesome. I mean, I don't think it's going to make a difference when I'm catching fish, but I want to make a new fishing pole real quick. So we can check this. Cold Games, where are you? This is awesome. Oh, Cold Games! Oh, he's fixing it right now. Welcome to the stream. I'm so honored that you're here. And dude, don't fix it. That's awesome. That's cool. I've got the only video showing me cocking my fishing rod. That's awesome. I cocked my fishing. Okay, that sounds really bad. I'm getting really, really overexcited for cocking my fishing rod. Okay, I'm pushing R on this one and it doesn't do anything. So let me see. I'm going to aim up there. Let's see how long it takes to come back. I don't think it changed the cast. But it felt like it was going into the water. No, it didn't change the cast. I don't think it changed the cast. No, I think the cast was just about the same. Oh! Well, there's some good info for you guys. Oh, is there? Okay. I thought I'd lost the tackle. Because I casted it too short, and I thought I broke the line or something. All right, small fish. Hear that cocking when I switched? Okay, so this one has extra, no fishing tackle. Oh, so I wasted that fishing tackle. So when I reloaded my fishing rod, it actually wasted the fishing tackle. Okay, but it did something. I was able to. I wasted more grubs. You know, I'm trying to test this stuff out, and I'm wasting. Holy crap! What the hell? 130 mass for a fully upgraded, all the way across the board fishing rod. Okay, why not? Okay, what if I put a regular? Okay, only 10 and 20 because I cheated in all the upgrades on it. How much does a bow go for? 50. An upgraded bow. How about this? I never looked at upgraded weapons, what it would go for if you put it in. Ah, only 1 mass per grenade tipped arrow, huh? Okay, all right, I guess that's fair. That's what you get for cheating, right? Okay, I am really glad I checked that out, and I'm really cool that Cold Games was in here and saw it. He's like, oh, I'm gonna fix it right now. Cold Games is creeping and caught me cheating. That's fine. I need to make more sticks so I can make more grubs. We're gonna kill some more hunters. I want to get some more grubs because fishing is fun. I think Bloodstalker is completely right. The fishing is fun. And I'm gonna say it again because Cold Games is here, and I'm not just saying it because he's here. I do think we need some kind of low-level healing item to keep you going, especially for the new players, until you're able to figure out fishing to begin with and can do it without getting killed. Because this morning when I was messing around, just trying out the update, I actually got mauled. I got away, but I had a level 4 bear stick its paw right up my El Carino and rip out my guts almost. He literally about killed me because I was stuck in my fishing rod. I just started running. Oh, hunter. No more grenade tipped arrows unless I need it. Alright, I'm not gonna shoot till he stops. Oh, I missed! Oh, you've got friends now, huh? Yes, he does. Get down. Premium arrows are awesome. Alright, there's a grub tree over here. We're gonna go hit that real fast. Oh, I'm glad Cold Games agrees. That's awesome. Makes me feel good. I'm making good suggestions. And I don't know if you heard me earlier. The idea of possibly... Oh, level 4 bear. Alright, I am going to start you with that. And then I'm going to finish you with that. Thank you. Now give me my grubs. The ability maybe to upgrade a planter and turn it into a grub farm. Just as an idea. And maybe use the rotting meat to feed your grubs. So even though I don't need this food, I'd want to harvest as many animals as I could. And then let the meat rot so that I can feed grubs. Just an idea. I mean, I don't mind getting wood on screen. It's kind of tedious and boring and only exciting for me to get grubs, but, you know, it's fishing. We don't have beer, but we have grubs and a fishing rod. So a man must fish, right? The Rambo bow. Just about. If the grenade was a little bit smaller, if it had that that little conical style shaped grenade tip instead of a regular grenaded the tip. Oh, okay. This is going to be interesting. Reload. I'm not going to turn until I hear the wolf. Oh, they both took damage. And then wolf is jumping. And I'm infected. Of course. At least I didn't die. Okay, what I did is you can upgrade it. You can cheat it in like you can the bow into the workbench. I went into the save file and I just modified the bow and gave it level 4 upgrades all the way across. And then I cast out a single grub, and then I brought it back in, and I was laughing about, you know, what the upgrades say, and I hit R, and all of a sudden it reloaded the, and it loaded all the grubs but one. So I had 5 grubs, I think, and it loaded all 5 grubs into the fishing rod, but they weren't actually there. And it made the cocking sound like a shotgun. Bio beer. There you go. Let me make a fishing tackle again. And then I think I heard the sound of a cocking gun when I pulled the fish in that second. I don't know, maybe I've messed my save up because I was messing around with the save game file, but the only thing I changed was the level of upgrade on each one. So a 4 for power, a 4 for reload speed, and a 4 for ammo. And then when I looked at it, it said 80% more power, the faster reloading, and then it had an increase in ammo of up to 4 rounds. Now, don't look at my game, guys, and say my hunters are kind of upgrading quickly. In this world, I have been attacking my hunters almost every single day, just because I'm enjoying it. Even on my hardcore world, I typically go after, unless I'm short on medical supplies, I tend to stay away from them. And I guess I'm going to be short on medical supplies for a while until I get some fishing done. Probably an episode or two, all I'm going to be doing is just, okay guys, sitting at the dock of the bay, catching fish and getting oils. Hey 404, how you doing? And I won't tell anybody your real name. At least not on the forum. I won't give it away for you. Alright, so now I've got 3. Let's equip my fishing rod. So I'm holding the cast button, the ready to cast button, and then I hit the R for reload. And nothing happens. But if I save and exit, excuse me guys, I'm going to test this again for Cold Game, since he's actually in here. Date modified. Once again, I don't suggest that you guys do this. 4 matches, find, oil, fishing. And I'll just have to make a fishing tackle. Next. Rod. 4, 4, and 4. Okay, so I went ahead and I re-upgraded it again. It is the cheating way. I you know, like I said, don't do this in your own game, guys. Oh, he just put an update out. Oh, Cold Games, you got me. You got me with an update. I wonder if he fixed it already. No problem, Cold Games. You're still in there. I got your text. Yeah, he's fishing the meat stacking issue now, too. Don't worry, Cole. I'll not tell people how to do it, and I won't do it again. Sorry about that. Seriously, guys, honestly, do not try to cheat in this game because you will mess up your saves. I've messed up my saves. I always back stuff up. Just all-in-one resource. No, there are no hacks in the game. If you know what you're doing, there's stuff that you can do, but you should not do. One, it ruins the gameplay. It will ruin the game for you. And two, I guarantee you will mess up your save. Alright, so fully upgraded, and I'm going to destroy this fishing pole in just a second. Oh, I'm going to need one more. But let me see if I can reproduce this for Cold Games. How many lures do I have? I have 3 lures. And then cock it. Okay, SKS. That was the rifle reload. And it used all my grubs. So I was cheating, and I lost all my grubs because I was cheating. So there you go. Cheaters never win, and winners never cheat. God, that's not like a 3-year-old on the playground. Yeah, there's no hacks. The stuff I'm doing is I'm modifying something. And like I said, don't do it. It's not worth it. I mean, come on. I just spent all this time getting grubs, and now not only don't I have grubs, I don't have a fishing pole. I need one more scrap metal, or I need to go back home to make another fishing pole. But we'll grab some more grubs on the way. Yeah. Yes, it does. But like I said, if I'm trying to test something, that's the only time that I do that kind of stuff. And, you know, there we go. I found an exploit that Cold Games is going to fix. And he caught me mid-switch. He had an update going out. And I bet you it was that stacking meat thing. I'll have to go check, though. And what he was talking about was stacking the meat in the cooker. When I was able to stack all 4 meat and cook them all at the same time. It was convenient, but not as Cold Games intended it. Oh, I wish he was still in here. Yeah, sorry, Cold Games. I'm not going to do it anymore. If you're still here, are you intending small animals, the chickens and the rabbits, to go bad if they're stored in a refrigerator? In the freezer, I should say. It's not a refrigerator, really. It's more of a freezer, the way it acts. From what I understand, if everything goes well, it's supposed to be tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific time. That's never a guarantee, though, because, like I said, I found a few things so far, and depending on what other people report back to Cold Games, there could be a delay. So don't hold Cold Games to what I said. Yeah, I'm honored he was in my my stream. Oh, hello, Mr. Level 4 Bear. How are you doing? Oh, it's gonna take 2 hits. Oh, nope, just 1. Got me worried there for a second. Oh, sweet. 10 fat so far. Okay, Cold Games, you are sir. Don't worry, I'll never explain anybody how to modify a save file, and I won't do it on streams anymore or in my videos. Sorry about that. Let's see. Eat that. And drink. I've been neglecting my water supplies. They are definitely short. Alright. Need to cook some meat. Let's find out if this is what was patched, because there was a patch that went down. Night. One. Nope, you can't stack it. Cold Games is fast on that that update. Put update in while I'm streaming. Good for him. I hate when my stuff's disorganized, but I just want to save time. Need to get some food, and then I want to go out, either find some more hunters or try to get some more grubs. Oh, needs fertilizer. It's growing slow. That one's doing pretty good. And even though this is just a test world, I'm not going to play it anymore, I'm still, you know, harvesting my plants and putting... I can't help it. It's just the way I play the game. Whoa. Okay, stacked it. Okay, cool. Something fishy was going on there. And I'll just take the tomatoes with me. No, I'm not shooting the grenade arrows at 2 feet in front of me anymore. Thank you, Justin One Resource. I appreciate that. Cold Games, I can attest that it does get a little spammy on a co-op world. If it's not the one that I've currently done live. It was a testing one I was messing around with. If you get all the hunter bases mad, they do seem to get in a rut where they're continuously one base after the other, or as many as 2 to 3 bases at the same time, almost every day will attack you. But it's not so common, and I think part of my issue might have been the fact that I was basically attacking them every day. Hopefully my other hunters will spawn in really soon, and I'll be able to give you some more up-to-date info. Because that was 2 updates ago. So I don't know if you changed anything recently. That'd be nice. I would hate to start, though, without being able to make a med kit. That is definitely going to make things a lot more interesting. Actually, it would be nice if you could actually, after these changes, if you could actually find a med kit in a medical crate, since they're so hard to make now. That might be a good stopgap measure. Scrap metal. Oh, I put all my scrap metal away. I don't have a fishing bowl. Oh, see guys, don't cheat, because then you forget stuff and you don't have what you need to do what you want. Oh, that's right. We need to go back. I want to test the repairs to a building. I want to make sure that it's actually costing a nail. If I have to attack my own... I'm not in the mood. Told you I wasn't in the mood. Oh, I'm on shotgun shells. I don't want to tell him I'm not, because more with my luck, I'd spin around and inadvertently pull out my bow and arrow with a grenade-tipped arrow pull. That would not end good. Oh, jeez. All right, I gotta time this right. Oh! Killed the wolf and was able to maintain my run. Twice in one game so far. That's awesome. Hey, Cold Games, can I ask you a question? The hunters, I seem to notice that when I'm approaching a base, but I'm far enough away where they shouldn't aggro on me at all, they seem to start walking towards you, and I'll back up slowly, and they seem to keep coming and coming and coming. Was their AI modified a little bit in that respect? And if you don't want to let us know, that's cool. I'm just wondering because I've noticed them kind of stalking the player a little bit. At least that's what it feels like. There we go. Fishing rod. Non-cheated fishing rod. And then I need to do some damage to my base so I can repair it. Let's do a grenade-tipped arrow. Of course, I'm doing this all wrong. There we go. And how much damage did that do? Perfect. Thank you for that. Yeah, I do. Like I said, I apologize for the delay. Has anybody had any buffering at all? Because maybe I don't need to put the 30-second delay in there, and the next time I try this, I'll try it without the delay. Is that? All right. So, according to the patch notes, the repairs. Yep, it cost 1 nail. I only have 4 on me. Oh, it's 80. Yeah, it looks like so. It's 80 per repair now, and it's 1 log and 1 nail. I think that's more than fair. Okay, I have noticed some weird action, so like it almost seems like they're stalking me like a wolf does. I mentioned it earlier. Maybe I'll try to go find a hunter real quick and see if I can I'll just put this stuff away. See if I can get him to stalk me. It does. I mean, it feels like he's walking toward me, like he's almost sensed me like a wolf does and wants to walk up on top of me. And I don't have any grubs. I've lost more grubs than I've actually used for fishing. I'm so embarrassed. You know what? Uh-oh. No, I'm not going to do that again. Should have grabbed a new stack of shotgun ammo, but I didn't think about it. Get off the damn grenade arrows. I almost killed myself again. Thank you, Reed. I appreciate the info on that. And thank you, Just All-in-One Resource. I appreciate your response as well. Alright, so I am looking for a hunter, and this time I'm not trying to kill it. I just want to see how they react to me. I don't want to say always, but it is very common for me to find rogue hunters over there. Maybe we'll go to that side, see if I can find one real quick. I'll probably be calling this stream in about 15 minutes, guys. Oh, and I will not be putting up a subsistence video for tomorrow. This basically is a subsistence video for tomorrow. Yeah, this poor rogue hunter base, it keeps getting taken out by all the animals. I'm surprised they haven't moved bases yet. Oh, hunters! There are hunters over there. All right, let's go see how these hunters react to me. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to keep as much distance, a distance that I'm pretty sure they wouldn't notice me or attack, and I want to see what their actions are. You know what I should have done, since I was a testing world? I had the time too, I didn't think about it. I should have built bridges across the lake so I could easily get from one side to the other without dealing with animals and that type of stuff. Night, Pickus Prince. Thanks for being here. I don't know if I would say that this is an old guy's game. I think you have to be mature enough to play it. Meaning if you are expecting instant rewards for every action, this is definitely not the game for you. Oh, I can't believe I missed. Come here, come here, come here. Thank you. I'm sorry. That is the most fun and most satisfying feeling in the world in this game. When you have an animal charging at you and you let go an arrow right into its head and you get that boom sound. I love that. That is so much fun. What can I say? I love the bow. Alright. Alright, I'm going to go around this. Let's see, I'm down to 11 premium arrows. So I'm going to go around this guy. And I'm going to kill you. Just so that you're not an issue. Now, are you guys rogue or regulars? I think they might be. I could have sworn I saw a shirt on the one guy. I would be awesome if I had a regular set of regular hunters across the water. Oh, no. Rogue hunters. Alright. I'm far enough away that there's be no way that they should aggro on me. And I'm going to walk out into the open. Alright, this guy's walking toward me. Now they... Oh, no, he's already seen me. Yeah, I was too close. That wasn't what I was trying to test, but... Is the other guy aggro? Okay, he's aggro too. Oh well. I have noticed it. I'm not testing it very well tonight. Bingo, bango, you're down. Let's switch to regular arrow. You know what? Hide behind the tree. I don't care. Oh, that'll never get old. That will never get old. Switch off before I I kill myself again. Where's your all's fire? Did I get too close to their fire? Okay. Where is their fire? Okay, that's odd. I don't see where their fire was. Hey, thanks for being here, Reed Woodland. I appreciate it. You're welcome. I'm going to run around this rock, then I'm going to run on top of the rock. Is it hard up against the rock? Maybe that's why I wasn't seeing it. Okay, that is odd. I'm going to get on top of the rock and make sure it's not up there. Though I don't think I've ever seen a hunter build a fire on top of a rock before. I don't think they're coded to do that. Is it right inside of a tree, possibly? I'm not seeing any light. Okay. If I'm not seeing it here... Just on the off chance. Because they were walking along the beach really, really close. Along the edge. Maybe? I would love live on stream with Cold Games in the stream and find a hunter base, a hunter fire in the water. That'd be the coolest thing. Hold on. There's a little... No, I'm not seeing anything. Darn, that'd have been cool too. I can't find the hunter fire for this group, for this rogue group. I am really curious. Thanks, Professor. Thanks for being here. I'm doing good, Noose Gamer. How you doing? Thanks for coming in, but I'm just about to call it. I got about 9 more minutes left. I'm gonna stream for a full 2 hours. Maybe they were really out of position and it was over here, maybe? Huh. They had to have a fire. Now, I know how to look up coordinates of the where the hunters put their fires. I don't know how to read the coordinates on the actual map, but this is odd. Maybe I'm just not seeing it. Maybe I'm just blind. But no, I'm not seeing. Huh. I am definitely confused where this hunter fire should be. Sorry about wasting your time for this, guys. I just really am curious. Because the way they were walking along this, because when I first saw them when I was over here, they were right in this area and they both were pacing back and forth near the water. I'm really curious that if their hunter fire actually isn't in the water, but it's just not showing on the map for me. Hold on, I'm gonna swim down here real quick. I never noticed this. There's like a little bit of a cave over here. Oh, cool. Never even went in there before. Did not know that was there. I found something new. Awesome. And I'm gonna drown. That'd be interesting. That's a good way to end the stream, right? Me drowning. I heard about some kind of viewer out there, but it's unlit by the rock. Now, that could be it. If it was unlit, then I'm looking for an actual lit fire. I wonder if this was the one that I put out, and when they rebuilt it, it didn't light? Thanks, Professor. You must have seen it, and I just missed it. Which is probably why they started attacking me, because I walked up on the fire because it wasn't lit. Cold Games, I have noticed fires that you put out sometimes not relighting unless the player uses a ignition source to quote-unquote actually light it. It'll light up sometimes, but it won't produce any ash. Oh well. I think I'm gonna give you guys one problem critical. Go ahead, Justin, with a resource. What do you want to ask? There's like a 30-second delay, so I'm going to end really soon, but I want to go ahead and answer your question before I do. Oh, okay, you're just saying that you're watching. Well, I think I'll go ahead and call it. One, it's going to get night. I'm not going to get back over there before it's dark anyways. But thank you, everybody, for being here. Cold Games, I really am honored that you came in here and watched the stream. And don't worry, I'm not going to show anybody how to cheat, and I won't do that on screen anymore. Awesome update. Good catching me mid-stream and actually doing an update before I could reload. That was awesome. Once again, I appreciate everybody being here. This is the best stream I've ever had. You guys have a nice night, and I'll see you guys in the next one.